Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So today we're going to look at our BTS picture, and we're going to take a couple seconds to look at the picture, and then we're going to talk about it. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go turn it on. Okay. So we're going to look at this picture, and then I'm going to ask you questions. Are we ready? So what is going on in this picture?
It looks like somebody's fixing a car.
It looks like someone's fixing a car. Yes?
It's like a mechanic or auto body shop, probably in Latin America, because there's a lot of Spanish in the background, and some people look Latin American, so somewhere in South America.
Okay, so we saw that it looks like an auto body shop that might be in Central America because you saw a lot of things in the background that tell you that it might be Central America. Can you tell me what did you see that made you say that?
Well, in the back there's a few signs and things in Spanish, and
Few
then
signs, things like
yes,
that?
and then most of the people seem to be like Latin American, and then also it could be in somewhere like Cuba because all the Cuban cars are older, and those all seem to be older car models, so could be somewhere.
So they might be in an auto body shop in Cuba because in Cuba a lot of the cars tend to be older.
Possibly.
Okay. What did you find
There's a sign up in the top left corner. There's a guy
up in the top
standing
corner?
there. It's like halfway naked.
Oh, so up in the corner you see some posters of guys that appear to be almost naked.
All the workers appear to be women,
All the workers appear to be women,
except for the dude in the front.
except for the guy in the front. What more can we find?
That it looks like there's a girl right there in the holding tires and like lifting them.
So it looks like there's a girl or a woman holding tires and lifting them. What more can we find?
I don't know if this is the projector or if it's the image, but it almost appears to be it's very much slanted, but it's also kind of moving.
So you think that the picture looks like it might be moving or slanted? And
Yeah.
You can't tell if it's the picture or the projector. I know the screen is moving a little bit, so that could be what you're seeing. What more can you find?
Well, the guy in the front looks like it's a priest or a deacon because he has the like regular priest clothes, and then yeah, so he could be talking to them about something having to do with religion, something religious.
So you notice that the guy up front may be a priest because he's wearing the collar and he might be talking about religion. What do you see in the picture that makes you think that he might be talking about religion?
Well, I'm not sure what much else the priest would be talking about, so I just.
What more can we find?
It looks like the person in the green shirt is like looking at the altar.
What do you see in the picture that makes you say that?
I'm not sure. It just looks like it, just how it'd be set up.
So this looks like it could be an altar that got set up. Okay. What more can we find?
Most of the posters in the back are boxers or like, I don't know, something else. Like boxers, MMA, or
So you notice that most of the posters in the back look like they could be boxers or people in MMA. What do you see that makes you say that they might be
just
boxers
the
or MMA?
posters and looks like a calendar or like just the stuff taped or glued to the wall.
What more can we find?
I think for the altar, there's like candles and there's a picture of a person with like a child. So it could be like they're remembering the child that might have passed or something like that.
So you notice that what appears to be an altar, that there's a picture of a woman and a child, and that this could be represent losing a child. What more can we find?
Yeah, there's a picture of the woman and the child, and then also a picture of Mary in the back. And so the priest could be talking to the woman about maybe her losing her child or something along those lines. And then,
So you notice that the same thing about the altar, that there's woman and child and what looks like it could be Virgin Mary, and that might be why the priest is there, like we talked about earlier, where he might be talking to her about losing her child.
Yeah.
What more can we find?
It looks like one of the pictures is upside down.
It looks like one of the pictures is upside down. What more can we find?
It looks like the name of the shop is up there.
It looks like the name of the shop might be up here. What do you see that makes you say that that might be the name of the shop?
It just looks bigger and I don't know. It just seems like, and then like it has words underneath.
So it just looks bigger than the other words and it has words underneath. Okay. What more can we find?
Maybe all the women in the shop might be related.
Maybe all the women in the shop might be related,
Yeah, it's possible.
possibly. What more can we find?
It's very colorful, like the walls are kind of like turquoise and yellow.
So it's very colorful with turquoise and yellow in the shop. What more can we find?
All the cars pictured are Volkswagens.
All the cars pictured that we see are Volkswagens. And that went back to your comment earlier about it might be in Cuba.
Because Cuba, the cars are all, older
Mhm.
models. So it could be connection to that.
Maybe. What more can we find?
Some of the posters appear to have the logo of car manufacturers.
So some of the posters appear to have logos of car manufacturers. Okay. What more can we find?
Well, I noticed that most of the people are wearing like the blue, but some of them aren't.
So you notice that most of the people are wearing blue, but then some people aren't. What more can we find?
It looks like there's like a kid working in the back, so it could be like a family business. Like they pass it on to different generations.
So you notice that, is this the person you're talking about? You notice that this person may look like a kid, so it might be a family business and they pass it on to the generations. What more can we find? Yes?
Yeah, it could be a family business because everyone seems to be pretty close, and then the child, and then the picture in the background of the upside down picture. So that could be a connection. Maybe someone in the family passed away or something.
So you notice that all of these people might be related and that this might be a child in the background going back to they might have lost a child. Okay. What more can we find? Yes?
That the two cars in the very back are matching colors.
That the two cars in the back seem to have matching colors. What more can we find? Yes?
It looks like the cloths that they're using are all red.
It looks like the cloths that they're using are all red. Yes?
There appear to be shelves in the way back with tools.
There appear to be shelves in the way back with tools. What more can we find? Yes?
Some of the cars can be like uncommon colors, like green and purple.
So you've noticed some of the cars might be uncommon colors, like green and purple. What in the picture makes you say that they're uncommon colors for cars?
Because I tend to see many green or purple cars, especially purple.
What more can we find?
I noticed that the green car in the front is the same as one of the green cars in the back.
So you notice that the green car up front looks like a car that's in the back. What more can we find?
The woman talking to the priest seems to be kind of unhappy, or maybe taken back, kind of uncomfortable.
So you notice that the woman talking to who may be a priest looks like she may be uncomfortable. What do you see in the picture that makes you say that?
Her facial expression.
What do you see in the picture about her facial expression?
She looks maybe troubled or frustrated. She's not smiling.
So she looks like she's troubled, frustrated, she's not smiling. What more can we find?
That the door looks like it's open over there.
door looks like it's open.
The woman in the front appears to be wiping her hand with the cloth.
So the woman up front appears to be wiping her hands with a cloth.
The woman in the orange hat seems to be holding some type of board.
The woman in the orange hat appears to be holding some type of board. What more can we find?
Two of the women seem to be a lot more muscular than the others.
The two women appear to be more muscular than others. What do you see that makes you say that?
Most of them are wearing like uniforms, and they're wearing like tank tops, and they're like look much more built.
Okay. So you notice that some women look like they might be wearing uniforms, but then these two women look like they're wearing tank tops and they might be more built. Okay. What more can we find? Yes.
The red car in the front looks like maybe newer than all the other cars.
So the red car up front looks like it might be newer than the other cars in the image. Thank you guys for looking at our picture today. Thank you.